No money there, goodbye.
You might have a steady platform. And you go today now. I don't think what's it. I don't think we're right about. I'll tell you. When I respond,
see, same argument here again. We are pressure the youth them to find big international song. But if you find 100 hit song on the ground, nothing wrong. Watch out. It's nice when you get one big international song, 2, 3, 4 of them, you know. We play everywhere, all when they play dance, all them song they play. Good. Nice achievement. But there's 100 hit song in your culture too. It's nice too, you know, so what we are pressure people for. If you just do them want to do it or you want to do it. Do it or you want to do it. So when you see them man forward on the blood clot media and them attack and especially man where them are artists, them are a producer, them are music industry insider, them are this and them have so much things to say about the youth, them about who for music now pass airport, who for music no big like back in the days and back then. Back then a 10 songs come out every month. Now it's thousands of songs come out every day. It's harder. See? But you still have the means to capture your fan base. The man fan base just ride with him no matter what. And you have the outlook on skills and next artists like that way. People did have so much to say about him style. And see the man goes so Nicki Minaj feature some something and watch it. Boom, massive, everybody shut up. When the youth them prove it wrong, make sure you come talk and say, oh fuck me, they wrong, you know. There's no rules to the thing. 100 hit song or 5 worldwide song. 2 of them nice. Your royalty check look nice. Your show money look nice.
No, I have to agree with everything that Konshens just said. You know what I mean? Everything. He made the post early this morning or late this morning on his Instagram. Right? And the caption was, don't quote me because I read it. But like I said, don't quote me. But I think he was referring to his songs. Then he said, would you rather have 5 like international broke off your back? Or what was the next song? What was the next song, man? It's in the. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna get the screenshot and post it so you guys can see, and hopefully I can read out the caption for yourself. You know, but I saw the post, you know, and I was like, wow, I agree with Konshens 100%. I approve this message, you know, because everything he said was just facts. You know, if you have 5 international hit songs, you're gonna eat the food same way. You understand? But if you have 100 hit records, right, on the ground, them records that gonna circulate same way, right? And you know the Caribbean diaspora, you don't. That's why I think Konshens was talking from, like he's saying from, you know, the dancehall diaspora, like in the Caribbeans. You know, dancehall is worldwide, but he's saying when the artists them find a hit record, meaning like what's the name right now, Mali, right? You could tell the record hit because you see everybody's reacting to it. You see people, you know what I mean, whatever. But a lot of people, they like, oh, tell your artist go find a hit song. And I'm like, okay, so when last any one of the artists that you guys are talking about found a hit song? As what Konshens is saying, they crossed over, hit the Billboard, you know, and I'm talking about Billboard 100, right? And sold gold or silver or even platinum within the same year, or let's say 2 years. All right, and mind you, Alkaline is doing this independently. I think a lot of people are forgetting that he's not signed to no major. You know what I mean? So if the youth is doing what he's doing right now, not signed to no major, boy, Alkaline is definitely a threat to the industry, because sooner or later, if this thing keep compelling, and I must say this, it's gonna compel based on how Alkaline is moving right now. You understand? Because we want to talk about that Mavado, you know, Alkaline beef that they say is, you know, feuding right now on social media or in the music. You know, because them on them release songs, you know, people are saying this, you know, YouTube bloggers are saying that, and everybody's pushing the narrative. You don't know about TV when it comes to war or clash. We're not shy away from that. And like I said, it's kind of, you know, it's kind of weird because I read both of the artists, them Alkaline and Mavado. So to see both of those artists go to war right now, Boy, me, I said to myself, no, sir. But, Mavado, he would have a uphill to climb. You know what I mean? Going against artists such as Alkaline. But we're going to talk about that. But the statement that Conscious just made right here, it's all facts. He's not even capping. That's all facts. Because it's just like how Alkaline went back to Jamaica right now and promote his last No Rules, right? Successful event. People are. And I think that's why Conscious is saying what he's saying. Now, who he's talking to or why he said this, I don't know. Maybe he just see the fight and, he on social media seeing the narratives and all these things and decide to put out this video and say, well, you know what? Fuck with these people that chat. Because at the end of the day, you see Alkaline do it. You understand? Because what Conscience to me is saying is like, I have big records than Alkaline. Probably people might say debatable. I'm a bigger artist than Alkaline. But look what the youth is doing right now. You know what I mean? It's just simple. That look what he's doing. Yeah, I said him not have a hit record, him don't have a crossover record, him fall off, him live in Vibes Cartel shadow or in Vibes Cartel style, him this, him that, this and the third. But look what the artist is doing right now. And mind you said a year not done yet, and then we have this thing now with Mavado and Alkaline. And I'm like, really? Boy, I did not see this one coming. Well, at least as of right now. I did not see this one coming. Mavado, I'm just being honest. Because I rate both artists, you know what I mean? But I'm like Mavado. I don't know if it's the timing. Maybe that could be a factor right here. The timing. You know what I mean? It could be the timing because Mavado now link up with Vibes Cartel and we see they pushing that unity over there. See? While the Vendetta fans say, well, that them a push unity. So all of a sudden now Mavado realized Alkaline diss him. And then you have to remember said Terrordan, right? Terrordan is the one that's highlighting these things. Can't knock Terrordan for what he's doing, you know what I mean? Because he's a YouTube blogger just like me. So if he see, Terrordan same love war same way, you know what I mean? Terrordan him love war, but we orchestrate certain things over here, you know what I mean? Like I've been said from, watching Hardball TV from, this channel forward on YouTube, you don't know, so we fit things up and we break it down, right? So we can orchestrate war same way. But this one, it's like Hardball TV, I'm on the fence with this one because I'm like Alkaline versus the Mavado. Damn, both of my artists, not go wrong that. But if them for go to war right now, cause the people are gonna say that Hardball TV, you can't be on the fence. You have to pick your side because you don't know Alkaline. You say pick on the side, because from you slip on a slide and all of these things and this and the third. But I'm like I'm on the fence right now because I don't see an outright war or clash. Maybe the artists them are throwing shades, yes, at each other. People can say that because just like when Mavado performed at the Barclays Center and he big up Vibes Cartel, he could have said big up Alkaline too if there was nothing there. And, it's just like how he was performing. He said, "Yo, big up Vibes Cartel and and I keep telling you, I watch that Barclays Stadium performance with Mavado, and I'm like, boy, the energy Vado push the goalie got right now, boy. I tell you, it seems like him in a war mode, but who in a war? You understand? And I'm saying this could be the wrong time for Mavado same way because I remember now. See how Conscience put out that video there? And I talk about the youth shows and them thing. I don't know. Maybe there's something that's being spoke about in the industry that we don't know yet. And like I said, if Terrordan I could put out a vlog or a blog about Mavado, Alkaline this and Mavado, and then we see Terrordan linking with Mavado right now because I saw he took out photos or he was at the show and seemingly he had a pass because he wasn't in the audience. He was like right beside the stage. I don't know if y'all saw that video. You gotta follow Terrordan on TikTok. to see those things, right? So I'm like, why? I don't know, You understand? And then with the latest release that he released with Alkaline and Mavado, he said the Rastaman in the video, that's Alkaline sniping Vado. So I'm over here saying to myself, Rasclad, no sir. So wait, Alkaline is telling you, say him ready if a war, then a war. No, I went so far back to right? Boss for every boss. Because I'm like, why? Because remember, I always say that, I always question that, why can I release that song, that boss every boss? I mean, you might be the vendetta boss, or, just like O5 Carter said, the world boss. You know what I'm saying? And certain thing, but I claim forward and said, I'm a boss of every boss. I'm like, no, sir. I was like, no, sir. And I don't know, that's where feelings start, Cause I remember people are saying that Vado and Alkaline fall out before this. That's why them, basically, it's like out in the media right now. And the artists, them, fling shot at each other because I just saw the thing on Hardball TV. You understand? And you see the man them release them big bad tune. You understand? Alkaline run out and say, yo, re, Vado run out and say, re. You know what I mean? So I'm in know. But is it a case where the thing that I brew from a while back, as the people was, saying, I seen a lot of video where people was accentuating the same thing, like Vado and Alkaline are good, and but we saw they made certain poses and all these things, and then I was like, okay, or they did certain things that like, okay, just talk people to talk, but the artists them good, man. But right now, I can't say that. I mean, Vado's still following Alkaline on Instagram. You can't really see who Alkaline is. Well, Alkaline not follow nobody on Instagram, so if you try to look up who Alkaline is following, he's not following no one. Alright, Alkaline, you need to follow Hardball TV, At least one of the pages them on Instagram saying. Well, don't do that, because boy, may I tell you, see, this is the thing. This is the thing. Because if Alkaline was to do that now on Hardball TV, I wouldn't have to run out and say that, because if anyone look at Alkaline Instagram and see Alkaline is following one person right now, trust me, that's going to be a conversation. Yeah. So I'm just saying, hey, you feel me? Why, may I tell you though? May I tell you? Yeah, I know who my money is on, right? But if this clash was to really, matter of fact, Hardball TV, I'm a betting man. So I probably bet on both of the artists, but most of my money is gonna be on a specific artist, just in case. You know what I mean? If plan B don't work, if plan A don't work, then plan B and plan C is to make sure plan A work. You understand? So I just decided the thing there. But hey, it's very interesting right now, on social media. And if the artists them really going at it, then give the fans them, if it's that. I don't want the artists them for book up each other in the street and go out with fuckery and whatever, right? But when it comes to the music, of course. You know what I mean? Of course. What the hell? Yeah, go at it. Cause right now, they say Vibes Cartel have social media unlocked, and everything is about Vibes Cartel and Ray. But if Alkaline and Mavado was to go at it, trust me, that boy, may I tell you? Let me take a sip of my what they say? What's the trend on TikTok? Let me take a sip of my water and calm myself down. You know what I mean? But boy, may I tell you? No, sir. If Vado and Alkaline was to go at it right now, there's gonna be problems. I don't know if Mavado is gonna get support from the Gaza fans them same way, or every other fans them that go against Alkaline. But why I'm saying this might be the wrong timing, because the vendetta fans and a lot of people gonna look from it outside, looking in and say, well, Why Mavado choose to clash the artist now and all these things is because he's getting the strength and because the all of them team up over there. So it's gonna look like, I can't even say like two artists going against one, because it's gonna look like all of them that's over there pushing this unity, right? This is funny. And I'm not saying all of them, because some people might, because I see I doing they big up Alkaline, just like we see Vado and Alkaline did a link. Well, I can't say the same for Bounty Killer and Vibes Cartel and other artists. But there's certain artists that's in, that, whole pot of soup, that the bungalow over there, that big up Alkaline, rate Alkaline. See, but that's why Konshens came out to put out a video. And I didn't get the full video, but it seems like he's watching Alkaline New Rules and giving his 2 cents or his thoughts on the show, and that's why the man said, well, blood clot, well, hey, despite what them say, yo, the youth are going good, same. No, sir, the youth are going good, Man, his own show, booking artists, boy, it seemed like Konshens wanted to be there. Hey, I tell you, New Rules next year is going to be a problem. Matter of fact, I saw a video with Irish and Chin advising Vibes Cartel to stop taking bookings with these agency, and I don't know if it's whatever. You have a lot of people around him. Reggae Song Fest this year, Joe Bogdanovich. All of these things are Vibes Cartel, and at some point he's going to have to slow down. He's going to have to slow down. Whether you guys want to accept it or not. Vibes Cartel at the age we's at, he's gonna have to slow down. I don't know if he's doing all these shows and these bookings and these things to put money in the people in pockets that really got him out of a certain situation and all these things. I mean, I always tell you guys, it's deeper than the music, and there's certain things our TV can touch on, but I'm not in that position right now to speak on these things, people, to be honest, but it's deep. Sometimes it's deeper than the music. That's why I like to look at things from a neutral standpoint. You know what I mean? And once I make my decision, then my decision is made. It's done. And I stand on my word. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, I'm on the fence right now for this one because there's no outright war or clash. But both artists, terrible, dangerous. You know what I mean? Same way and all these things. Because remember, like I said, in the song, Dangerous Youth, right? Remember, people are saying, no, well, Mavado is the gangster for life artist. He's known for that. And Alkaline is saying, it's Dangerous Youth or the latest song? But he was saying, man a gangster, them a handicap. Under the girl, them a nyam the Nash, or something to that. He's making reference to like them and all these things. And like Alkaline have info or information. I don't know what is it. Trust me and believe. And it's not like Alkaline could not be doing the same thing or whatever. You see, the thing is, you have to be, strategic in what you do. And by any means necessary, if Alkaline was just lucky, like the man said in the single, right? He said in the single that, we said magician, Mama Prayer. I always keep telling y'all, go back and listen to that single, Mama Prayer. If you ain't saying how to pray, well, Mama Pray. Mama Pray, Mama Pray. Make me enemies, them. Oh, them say Alkaline walk Obia, which in the man have a song called Obia. And then these females discovered up to say that that's their favorite Alkaline song. And to me, that's not my favorite Alkaline girl song, but that's what I'm saying. Do you have so many variety? It's like when you go to a convenience store, supermarket, just whatever, right? Do you want to go there to just get one thing, or do you want to go there to get a variety of things? And that's with Alkaline. That's with a lot of artists. Not just I'm not knocking no artists. But what I'm saying, the Alkaline, that young artist right now is doing it on that level. If you ask me personally, I'm being honest, totally honest, he's the one that's moving the genre. Popcorn definitely was doing it at one point. Some people that push up Mexico. But you remember these artists, they were signed. Popcorn was signed to OVO. And right now it's not even looking good for Drake in the media. And if I was to do a video on that, whatever, with the old OVO thing, Popcorn being signed, they remember Mavado at this OVO, Drake at 1.2, so, you know, and then we see Kendrick Lamar step out the other day and whatever, you know, put him, you know, basically put Drake in his place. I'm just saying, these things happen. Idols become rival, people in the industry. And remember Kendrick Lamar, I always know Kendrick Lamar was that artist, because he said, right, some people might not try to knock J. Cole, because J. Cole was like, well, this is not really my battle. It's like, you know, Drake was trying to pull him. Yeah, Drake was just trying to use, you know, J. Cole, kind of like have strength to go against a Kendrick Lamar, and that's always looking to me right now. And that's why I said it might be a wrong time for Mavado to even go against Alkaline. Matter of fact, he should quell this and let it settle down to like the end of the year and let it boil over into the new year. Because I saw his young artist, J.A., even run out doing all these things, and it's like I don't know if they're using Alkaline for, well, I don't even know if it's Alkaline, you know, like I said, I don't talk to none of the artists them, right? I'm not in conversation with them, whatever. But what I'm seeing on social media right now, from what I observe, right, it's like, okay, maybe there's something there, but if it's there, I'm looking at it from this aspect, because I like to watch other people and take in, you know, different information before I put out, you know, information. Like what I'm doing right now, I'm giving you guys my thoughts, my opinion and these things, right? So it's like, if the artists them clash, then so be it. Let it go at it, you know, let it prove whatever. I know it's not gonna look good for other artists right now, because it could be a hard thing to look in, because Alkaline versus the Mavado is definitely one for the books, you know. But boy, may I tell you, no sir, big up to Konshens. And I don't know, but the video that I got, you saw the watermark in the background. Shout out to that person, Konshens. He reposted on his Instagram. That's why I'm using, you know, that footage. But if you guys can see it, the watermark is in the video. You can go over there and watch the video if they have the full video over there on their platform, saying we can't. I don't know, but I saw the post that he made. See, so what I said, yeah, man, people, that's just my thoughts, you know, on this whole Mavado, Alkaline, and like I said, with, you know, Konshens, he just came out and put out this video, and I just had to give you guys an update on that, because I was like, wow, this is actually, you know, it's facts. You might not have all of the biggest crossover records and all these things, but as you keep building your fan base, keep doing what you're doing, especially what Alkaline is doing, not signed to a major, and some of these artists are signed to major and they're still not doing what Alkaline is doing. Like, and then you can't deny his Alkaline's musical catalog. So what the hell? And this is why he could promote New Rules all over the world. Now I'm just waiting to see next year where New Rules, or if they decide to promote it next year, because it seems like it's becoming an annual thing. I'm just saying, I'm seeing the future is bright for the artists, and I'm looking at Mavado and saying, boy, I don't know if this might be a smart decision at this time for go against Alkaline, because you have you know, and Alkaline is a very lyrical artist. Like I said, he's been proven. And I've listened, and Mavado is my artist before Alkaline. So you guys understand what I'm saying, right? This one's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, man. It definitely will be tough. But with that said, Yeah. Shout out to all of the new subscribers. Shout out to my day ones. Shout out to everyone that's supporting the channel. Don't forget, like, leave a comment, right? Share the video. If you're new here, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to be generous, just leave a donation.
I want to collab with an upcoming female artist, and I think about it. Come on, she come get them girl a run for them money. It's boring. It's boring. The girl them not say nothing, they not talk about nothing. Like, so I've been on the hunt. I've been looking for like an upcoming female artist. Even if she's not upcoming, she could be unknown. The fuck, I just want to write something for her. I want to tell her if I say I want to get her a song and probably I'll list myself in a song too. Cause so me want like, ugh, it's a bit boring, bro. But yeah, but I've been writing. Everybody know me write. If you don't know, you know now. Like, I write for artists and them something like this. So it's like, give one of them upcoming artists they want song to just kick everybody foot. Cause what the fuck? Like, they're not talking about nothing. They're not like. It's crazy because it's just so easy, but I just don't know why them not say what them need to say. But